Alright, this is WhyBeAre with more Black Mesa / Half-Life. So these episodes are going to be short because I'm basically duplicating exactly...
Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts. Guess his bar tab must have finally caught up with him.
Anyways, I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing, so I need to have short bursts of gameplay in order to make sure I get it as close as possible to make these videos as good as possible. So short is quality in a way.
Aw man, you cut the ponytail. Sellout.
So that area is entirely new right there. It was never here before. The doors are a very similar design with slight variations. This one, it kept the basic idea.
I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess.
But this
I'm also
one's
having some problems down in the test chamber too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
sorry about that. Both times there is a guy talking to you, but this one's pretty similar. As you can see, they both have the map, they both have a rounded desk, but the layout's slightly modified. So then you go down here, the hall. The hall is pretty much identical in design. There's no big differences between the two.
Morning, Dr. Freeman.
So you got people placed in very similar places. This area is different.
Good morning, Gordon.
It's really similar except for that area. That area right there is mostly brand new.
Good morning, Freeman.
So there's that.
What? I've already made plans. Don't worry.
And then I know I didn't do it in the Half-Life version, but let's poke the microwave.
Hello.
Good. You can still microwave things.
What the hell?
Alright, anyways, let's see if I'll sync it up probably like... So this is this place. It's pretty much the same design.
You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
Ah, shoot. And I forgot to
Like an atom and split.
change some things. Oh well. So there's two doors here. This one is non-functional. This is actually the door you want. So here's the locker room.
To wear these ridiculous ties.
Pretty much the same layout for this. Freeman's locker is in the same spot. There's still a power cube there, still the picture, his degree, all kinds of stuff. In the bathroom, you got the sinks.
Toilet paper.
There's more sinks here than before. More toilet stalls as well.
Toilet paper.
Can't open any of them.
Hello. Could somebody get me some toilet paper?
So then we can go over here, hit the button. HEV suit container opens up. And we can walk on down and get into it. Pretty similar layout again. You suddenly are like sprinting everywhere you go now. I don't recall if those charges were there previously, but it doesn't matter because they are non-functional. So let's not run at lightning speed just because it's easier to edit later. So here we go, we're going to continue on the right path. Or left path, I guess it is. Pretty similar. There's not those big domey areas. It's just kind of small windows, I think. If I recall correctly in Half-Life.
Right on through, sir.
That's the same. This is pretty similar. The billboards are still the flashing kind of like rotating triangle things, which are cool. I can't recall if that window was there previous. The elevator's fairly similar. Buttons in a different spot, but similar enough. Design-wise, you don't have to open the door to the elevator either. Just walk into it on Black Mesa. I think it's a little slower in Black Mesa too. So here's a load point. Black Mesa has different load points. And so yeah, as you can see, there are differences. It's kind of hard to do these videos. It's like, okay, I remember this, I remember that, but then, as you know, I can't remember everything. I tried doing an episode where I wrote things down, but it was just like, I kind of was trying to use it too hard of a reference, and it kind of led to some, not pleasant gameplay. Alright, so here we are.
Did you catch that last fluctuation? It's nothing to worry about.
Alright, so we can continue on. This area is pretty much identical.
We should harness the remaining photonic energy to ensure resonance control.
Same with this, pretty much identical. This place is different though. This place is entirely different. I don't even know if it exists. It really didn't exist much in the Half-Life. So then we can continue on. And this is the control room, which is similar design.
There you are.
Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor.
We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Right. Come on then. I'll walk you down.
Alright, so I think the eye thing was on the left of the door.
I has been busy making
Small detail.
last-minute preparations for the new experiment. Greetings, Eli.
Morning, Izzy.
I trust this morning finds you well.
Gordon.
Didn't you read my
Good morning.
latest-
I'm glad you're here.
Theoretically.
These last-minute changes, they're a bit strange to just... Oh! It's about to go critical.
So that conversation is new. That explosion is old.
What is going on with our equipment?
It was never meant to do this in the first place.
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves, Eli.
Okay.
Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
So that explosion was there previously. The elevator is still the rotating kind that rotates around. Let's see. This area, I think those pipes, they might have been something different.
The radiation level is off the charts.
This is slightly modified over here.
How so?
Before it was just a control panel, now it's a whole little walkway.
Ørsted metal, and I find myself doing work best suited for it.
Mostly the same though, just small aesthetic changes. I don't recall there being a security
there you
desk there.
Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
And this is the room to get into
here he
the...
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedure today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And potentially the most unstable.
No, as long as we follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't
Gordon
feel
doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Alright, so those eye scanners are in slightly different locations again, I think. I apologize if the Steam, like, hey, this guy's playing games is picked up. The reason for that is just I was actually recording a multi-person Let's Play before this, and I had to have Steam for that, so that's just a small mistake on my part. But besides that, this will be the stopping point, just because, like I said, I gotta keep them short so I can manage it easier and try to get it as close as possible. So until next time,
One day
this
he'll
from
look
WhyBeAre.
back to this as the beginning of his illustrious career.
see ya!
There's no